everyone. So today we are here for the group discussion on the topic Bharti Airtel Spectrum Dues, interest rate risk and swap hedging. So basically, let's start by understanding the base context of our topic. Bharti Airtel has significant spectrum dues, which are long-term prepaid liabilities with a fixed interest rate of 8.65%. At first glance, fixed rates seem safe, but that's where interest rate risk actually begins.
Yeah, exactly. Fixed doesn't mean risk-free. The payments are fixed, but the market rate interests are not. And because these dues are long-term, the sensitivity to the interest rate changes becomes much higher.
Yeah, and if I talk about the interest rate risks, so I would like to add here is that this is a classical duration problem. If the long-term maturity automatically means higher duration, and higher durations means even small interest rates can significantly affect the value of the liability of the firm.
True, Puran. And what makes Airtel case more interesting is that if market interest rate fall below 8.65%, Airtel continues to pay a higher rate, which effectively become an overpayment long period of time.
So I want to say that Sumit. So even though Airtel knows exactly how much it has to pay every year, economically it is worse or when rates fall. That's the hidden risk with long-term liabilities.
Yeah, what change and why is this risk important? Now, it's another point. It's like the current rate interest environment. Interest rates today are quite volatile because of the inflation and RBI's policy stance and global monetary tightening and easing cycles, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely, Sakshi. Yes, and Airtel cannot just refinance spectrum dues easily like normal debts. So, there are government-linked obligations. So, because of this, there is a limited flexibility in this.
That's why the risk increase over time. The longer the liability remain unhedged, the higher the exposure to unfavorable interest rate movements.
So basically, the big question comes here is how does Airtel manage this risk without changing the original liability?
Yeah, that's where the interest rate swaps come in. A swap allows Airtel to change the nature of the interest exposure without touching the actual spectrum dues.
So, if we talk in simple terms, so Airtel can exchange its fixed interest obligations with with the floating one, and this helps the company to align its company with the market rates.
Exactly. An interest rate swap is not about reducing liability, but about managing risk. If interest rate fall, it will benefit because it effectively increase cost of falls.
And I want to say that if rates rise, the swap ensures predictability. So the purpose here is stability, not speculation.
Yeah, this also improves cash flow planning, which is crucial for a capital intensive sector like telecom.
So if we talk on a collective point of view, I think that hedging might be expensive and Airtel could go for a partial hedging to balance the risks and cost.
Yeah, Puran, I agree. Also, the swap maturity should match the duration of the spectrum dues. Otherwise, the hedging won't be effective.
Yeah, you are very right, Sumit. Risk management is not about eliminating risk completely, but about managing it efficiently.
Yeah, to sum up, the Airtel spectrum dues highlight how fixed rate long term liabilities can still be risky.
Yeah, and I would like to add is interest rate risk becomes significant because of high duration and market volatility.
Yeah, uh, and interest rate swaps offer a practical that gives concession to flexibility hedging solutions.
So overall, I want to say that, guys, effective interest rate risk management is critical for companies like Airtel to protect cash flows and long-term financial stability. So,
Yeah,
so
So
this
here
was
we
the
end
end
the
of our
conversation.
discussion.
yeah, thank you
Thank you so
guys
much.
for
Thank